The white socked one here is 86-2. I don't know if you see you got white socks behind for sure. I'm not sure about up front, but striking pig here from the side, and one that certainly looks like a show pig when he's on the move. The 86s, this is another litter sired by All Out, the board there at Premium Blend that would have certainly hit it out of the park at OYE and was off and running from that standpoint going forward. Excited about the handful of litters we've got here out of All Out in this particular group. And the 86s, this is a litter that's been on my radar. This sow actually was slated to be in Built the Brand this summer. We sold her sister. This one sort of slipped under the radar. I think at one point she was supposed to be bred and wasn't. And I'm glad that we've still got her because she's kind of got an old school pedigree here on paper. She's a Dirty South daughter, which feels like a blast from the past, and it hasn't been that long ago, Boots, when we were counting on Dirty South pigs this time of the year when we showed them. But she's a Dirty South. She's actually very line bred. She's a Dirty South. It goes all the way back to Dirty South's mom there a couple generations farther. A really neat sow, really neat mating here back to All Out, and a pig that I really like.
Well, again, like I think on paper here, when you throw All Out and then what the traditional Dirty South pig started out looking like at this size, I think this one fits that bill incredibly well in terms of his maturity, in terms of his chub and his flesh. And then, what's probably 10 degrees further in terms of more outlying just a few years later is this thing's presence and just, his striking image from the side. I mean, again, like some of these All-Outs we've already talked about, to have that kind of extra elevation, that kind of extra extension up front, and then to still be right in their knee and their front foot and their shoulder placement is so incredibly hard to do. And then, for a skinny, like kind of immature, greener bodied one, that thing is broad and shapely and incredible to his edges up high with an incredible type of a hip and a rear leg. And again, just looks like the right kind of feeding one. The ones that look like they're going to be easy to manipulate, easy to feed, they're going to get better every day of their life. And then when they're tricked out like that in terms of their look, in terms of their extras, it's going to be a fun ride. I think this is a very good piglet here.